Welcome. It is so good to be here. So grateful for this space together. And what's so cool about the web is that you can experience it live or not. But my intention for you is that you can take these few minute pauses to really be empowered in your presence, and that is serving you in the world when you can do so. So I thank you so much for being here. And as you know, I really intend that this time is useful and helpful in serving you. And so let's get right into it, because I'm also wanting to be mindful of your time. And today's I'm really, really excited to bring to you. It tapped in and I was like, yes, this. So let's get started and find a nice, comfortable position for you. And go ahead and I invite you to release the body 10% more than it is right now. And just notice what drops. Notice what loosens. Maybe nothing, maybe everything, maybe some things. And notice the subtle movement of the body as the breath comes in and out like an ocean wave. And notice the saliva in the mouth. How much, how little. And if we could tap in to see all the different mechanisms of the body moving, there's a continuation of a dance occurring in the whole entire being of you, without you even noticing or knowing most of the time. Every mechanism working for you, with you. Today's sit is about there's no fear in dance. Whether you're a dancer or not, which is also just a story and making meaning of something, which may or may not be useful for you. You get to decide that on the journey of life, the dance through life. Every cell in your body is dancing to keep you here, to keep you alive, to keep you thriving or surviving. And so if we can put on the shelf for a moment this idea that I'm not a dancer, or that I'm not blank, blank, blank in order to be a dancer, I invite you for a moment to tap into that version of you that maybe is. And I don't mean in classes or on stages. I mean in your bathroom when you're brushing your teeth and you're moving your hips side to side, or when you're in your car bobbling your head around, or during a morning stretch. You roll your neck in a way that feels light, free, playful. Or maybe as you're going to the grocery store and you just walk a little differently. All these are an opportunity, a moment to notice that when we're actually in the movement itself of this expression we call dance, maybe you call it something different. Maybe explore that. There's no fear in that moment of doing, or really being, because it's from a soul place that we dance and move. When you watch somebody just standing there versus moving in a dance expression, it's that soul connection. It's another state of being. And so the fear is before the dancing takes place. And so if you can just put yourself in that space, seeing yourself in your mind's eye, doing some kind of dance somewhere, that is soul. That's your power, that's your presence, that's your abundance, which is what I so love to see you being in. And so even if it means just closing your eyes and seeing in your mind that version of you that's doing that in some form and fashion in your day-to-day, let that be enough now. A coming of home to the expression of you, where your soul gets to be free and move the way it wants to move, because it's not here to move any way else of anybody else but you and what feels good in your mind and body to do. had someone tell me when I gave them an invitation to dance, she said, I did it because I didn't stop to let my mind talk me out of it. When we let the soul lead, maybe even closing your eyes and seeing yourself dancing, or closing your eyes and dancing, nothing else can live in that space when you're connected to soul and dance. It doesn't have to look away or feel away. Can it just be? That you're expressing yourself in this playful, abundant way. And I invite you to choose a color that represents this energy of this dance expression that you call soul dance. And see that color, and come back to that color maybe before you dance, or maybe after you see it, to show the mind that you showed up for you in that. And I invite you to let me know. I want to hear from you. What song did you dance to in your mind? Or maybe it was no music at all, but while you're brushing your teeth or in your car. Maybe you take a video and you send it, or you share it in the communities of your community. And you inspire others to move freely in the mind and body when we're conditioned not to. Let it be expressive, let it be expansive, let it be you. You have no idea the people you can impact when you just let the soul dance. And the fear just comes from the thoughts. So what would happen if you just did it anyway? Thank you so much for being here for you. And I cannot wait to hear how you show up and dance, expressing from the soul. You inspire people just by being you, by being here. So let her dance. Let her be free. Let her be here in the now. And as always, you got this.